Don't tell me. Don't fucking tell me that that shit was broken. Also, I'm trying to. We got new vertical overlord formatting going on, so I'm trying to make sure I'm lined up neatly on both. And about there is probably the best. Right, here we go. Cool. In between the Effie is cool. Thank you for the $500, Jake. Now we hear you. Hello, good morning. Hello, both in the landscape and the vertical. I might zoom in on the desktop, on one of them and not the other. How's everyone doing? Hello. Hi, Jake.
Hello.
Good morning. Hello. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. I hope you enjoy your time with me. How's everyone? Also, tip for later vertical does not need chat in the overlay. Yeah, I realized that. Oh my god, not Miss KDB. Yeah, I kind of realized that. I think having it, I could technically get rid of it if I can grab this. Come on, I can do it. I could do it. Oh my god. Wait. As easy as grab here. Oh my god. There we go. Got rid of it. There we go. Hopefully everything is working. Hopefully Vertical can hear me and everything is all good. Vertical working okay? Does it look good? I tried to make it look as good as possible. I even gave it its own overlay. I literally I trimmed down my overlay setup and then basically duplicated it and did a vertical version for the stream of elements. I don't know how it looks. It should all be working because everything hopefully should be working. I spent a good 5 hours doing it yesterday and a little bit a day before. Staying hydrated, Katie, and chat. I am staying as hydrated as I can. I can't guarantee you it's very hydrated because I don't think Pepsi is hydratable. Yeah, I don't think it's hydratable. But I'm hoping the vertical thing works really well. I hope it looks good. Can this make Katie horizontal? Can this make horizontal? Well, if you, I don't know if it, I don't know if it dynamically switches between them. Like if you go from vertical to landscape, does it just switch you from the phone mode to desktopy mode? I don't know, but I'm hoping it all looks good. I'm keeping Terrace. I will keep the thing. I will keep the thing for the I will keep the chat for the starting soon because I think it looks nicer. I like my chat for the starting soon, but I will definitely take it off of all the other overlays because it's moot, it's pointless, it's dumb. Hi, Katie. Hi, Swag. Looks okay so far. Let's go. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm just glad it's apparently working. Just so you know, I'm only streaming in vertical. I will not be recording in vertical. My reasoning is I don't want to overload my my computer more than it should. Granted, I had to up my I had to switch back on the dynamic bitrate thing. So you should also officially get me in everything from 1080p down to 1pp. I don't know if it's the smallest pp that you can get these days, but apparently it's quite small. Little small pee. But yeah, I had to turn that back on, so you get me in all of the things. You get me in all of the things. I'm also technically 1440p enabled, but when we were trying to do that before, it'd be selectable. Let's go! Let's go! But yeah, apparently before, when we were trying to get it working, this your first time streaming Vertical? Yes. Yes. I got it set up yesterday. I got it a little bit set up the day before. I got like the fundamentals down, figured out my ass from my elbows, and then basically from there I went, okay, cool, let's add a little bit more. Let's spend yesterday fine-tuning everything, make it look good. Make it look good. Like I'm a sexy and know the good. It works. Astounding. I got it right first time. I also I went a bit above and beyond. It wanted me to set up keybinds specifically to go live in vertical. And I went, poopy, that dum-dum. No, we don't want to do that. So I basically turned around and used my advanced scene switcher, which I used to turn on and off of my streams. Literally, by the way. English Spaniel, good morning. I went in and I have a thing called advanced scene switcher. I have it so when my stream and my internet is dying, it should throw out a message in the chat. When I'm done streaming, it will like turn off my recordings. Because there is a thing in OBS that lets you start recording when your stream starts, and it will stop recording when your stream ends. But when you stop your stream, but I don't want my stream to record from the moment I start. I want it from when I go from starting soon to the actual scene. Is to save on storage and also give me a bit less of a headache when it comes to doing the VOD crap. So I have it set up so when I end the stream, it stops the recording and then automatically OBS just automatically remuxes it. And then I'm happy I've got that set up because when I go live now, it will automatically on the vertical go, oh, this keybind needs to happen. And it's like a convoluted 4-5 button thing, which I'd never press naturally. And they're like 3 buttons over here and then a button over here type deal. So it's like they are so far apart, ain't no one touching them type thing. No one's going to touch them in that combination. It's like purge mode that you can activate on you can set up on Windows, where you literally do like Control Alt Escape, Control Alt Delete all at the same time. So 2 Control Alts Escape and Delete, you can be like purge everything. That's what they used to do back in the nerdy days when everything was all about trying to hack hack everything. And they would be like, no, the FBI is on the way. Purge mode, fucking, bah. They'd just be like, because no one's going to go Control Alt, Escape, Delete. So I was like, okay, cool, purge mode, activate. You know, that stuff. Terrace is probably going, bitch, this is stupid. Pretty sure it's from a movie. I might be wrong, it's probably just from a movie. Hello, Laura. Hi, Aria. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. I hope, yes. You are quite welcome. Hi, Lily. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, sorry, I yap a lot. That's me. This is me and my content. I talk. I yap. Yes. Are you watching? Question. Who's watching in the vertical and who is watching in the landscape? I feel like a lot of my regulars might be watching on either, to be honest. I think Terrace is watching on desktop. I think Jake is watching on mobile. I want to know. Could we do a vote? Wait, no, we could technically do a vote in a bit. Yeah. I just want to know. I'm currently in vertical. Yeah, I want to know what you're watching in because yes. It will be very interesting. Also, side note, I'm sorry I haven't posted on my Patreon in a couple of weeks. I was doing a commission and it was kind of my heads down. I kind of get very heads down with it. So I couldn't post about it because of technically there weren't NDAs, but I work my commissions like I am under NDA because it's just the smart thing to do. So yes. So I couldn't post about it, and because it was my heads down period with trying to get that out the way, I couldn't post anything on Patreon. The commissions are now officially done, and I can start posting again. First post will be back tomorrow. Sorry I haven't posted in like a month. But yes. I'm currently in vertical. I'm on both. Jake, you're just testing. You're a good boy. I'm on desktop. Let's go. Also, side note, we brought back sound alerts. Tangier was broken. For some, I'm not sure why. It was just too much hassle for anyone to go through and do anything with. So thank you. So yeah, it was too much hassle, so no one was able to really utilize it. because of Twitch doing an update which made it so it didn't really work. It did. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure Terrace is going to shout at me saying stop
It's
scrolling
called
missing.
hentai.
It is.
And it's art.
It most definitely is. Hentai is amazing. It is great art. But yeah, we got sound alerts back. Chat, go vote. There's a vote. Wait, what a vote? You did a vote? I'm on both. I'm high bitching. Oh, even split thus far. But yes, yeah. So Tangia kind of broke itself. Something to do with Twitch doing an update, which made it not work. So we got sound. I stepped back and I had a look. Sound alerts were still working. So yes. I feel like horror. I feel like landscape. You should have done landscape or portrait. I feel like people will understand that more. Vertical and horizontal is kind of confusing to the dumb among us. Whilst portrait is portrait, landscape. Kind of explains it. The app has it named that way. True. True. Very true. I really love your TikToks and other videos, and please keep it up. You're doing amazing, cutie. Thank you. Thank you. My editor in particular is very good. On top of that, we have an amazing person in the chat called Jake, who very much goes out of their way to actually do stuff. Also, TikTok hates me. TikTok really hates me. YouTube is very slowly starting to show me love. It's very gradually giving me a bit of TLC, and I love it. But TikTok hates me. I'm not joking, by the way. TikTok actually fucking hates me. I have, in my last 10 uploads, had 7 get community guidelined. Not even joking. 7 of them got community guidelined. And I appeal them, and they're basically in 2 days. They're like, "This is good," and then guess what? Because it's been off for 2 days, it doesn't matter. The videos are dead in the water. It's stupid. Have you seen the final episode of Imagine Digital Circus? I watched it at release. Actually, I saw it at release. Community service. So I don't know what it is. I'm convinced maybe someone is just reporting my channel, or the AI basically turns around and goes, This bitch has got no skin. This bitch is showing too much skin," or some stupid shit like that. And I'm just getting reported, and when it says community guidelines without any reference to what community guidelines it means, it usually means the AI flags your video and wants to be appealed. I'm like, just also appeal. It sounds really stupid, but if there's a community guideline with no reference, then it's basically, this is shit. No skin, is it Halloween already? It's gay season. Jake, it's gay month. You know this. I was supposed to be doing the Life is Strange games this month, but I'm not gonna lie, the last couple of weeks has just been me trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. My dad was supposed to go away for a week, and he came back after 2 days. Yeah. Side note, if the vertical feels like it works well, I may actually try and go live on TikTok potentially. Granted, I'm gonna say, if they keep community guideline trying to fuck me, I'm very much gonna say no. They keep trying to also get me to promote crap on the TikTok shop. I'm like, yes, me, a virtual waifu within the virtual realms of the interwebs, totally can sell you hemorrhoid cream. I could do that. Chat, do you think I could sell you hemorrhoid cream? Do you think I could sell you hemorrhoid cream or dropship you some blankets from the Gilmore Girls? Do you think I could do that? Maybe I could also sell you a cup themed around Lord of the Rings and lie to you and say someone with Down syndrome made it, even though that's a fucking lie, because apparently that's like the big thing right now. Yeah. I never had them because I know lube exists. Yeah, lube is probably significantly more comfortable than using hemorrhoid cream. But like hemorrhoid cream probably it leaves you tingling, and the only lube that'll leave you tingling is the stuff that's designed to make you tingle. What type of cup? There is a new scam going around on TikToks and shorts in general, or reels, shorts, and TikToks at the moment, where these people are using AI to generate fucking video. Not joking. They're using AI generated videos to show people with it basically turns around and goes, a few months ago it was elderly people, and how these elderly people are off their pension and they're just trying to get by and pay their medical bills. Oh, it's tragic. And they're AI generated. And then the other one, the newest craze from these fucking slop farms is people with Down syndrome, people with learning difficulties. They would, the degree of they would rather eat paste and glue, and they consider super glue a particularly good shot. That degree of that to that degree. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but genuinely, they're just going, we're going to take the worst possible degree of Down syndrome, and we're going to turn around and say, guys, look, they made this. It's not. It's AI generated. I have no sympathy for fucking AI slop. Sorry. And like any fucking company pushing it is like, meh. AI is a tool, and the people who are pushing it to the degree that they are pushing it is fucking stupid. Sometimes you question yourself, what do you see on TikTok? Do you want to know what I primarily get on TikTok with my TikToks? I get cat videos. I get right at the moment I get the people chanting all the funny shit from the World Cup. My favorite one is the Australian and the British one. I could explain them, but they're fucking hilarious. But my TikTok is relatively tame. I tend to be
Twinsy.
Hi, good morning. How are you today? We're in vertical now, by the way, Dakota. We're in vertical. If you're on mobile, you should better watch me on. You should know me to watch me in the vertical, in the up and down side. Yeah. Yeah. Pussy pics. Huh? Yeah, I got like cat videos and stuff. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. But yeah, there's like a horrible. There's a thing on TikTok as well where they push everyone to be like, you've now been approved to sell stuff on the TikTok shop. I'm like, motherfucker, I could have done that at like 300 followers. What the fuck are you talking about? This isn't new. You're messaging me this every fucking day. I literally get notifications from TikTok, and it's them informing me I can now sell shit on the TikTok shop. It's predatory crap. But so much of the shit that I see getting promoted is just AI slop. I want to ask a question for you. When are you going to do a face reveal? Are you not ready yet? I don't like how I look in real life. I have shown my face in the past, but at the end of the day, I just don't like how I look. It's more to do with anxiety for me. I'm working on myself as much as I can. Within my limitations. I'm getting better very gradually. I'm slowly getting a bit more confident. The problem I have is at this time of year, I really don't want to be taking care of myself constantly. I'm mentally in a spot of I do try and like I bathe as regularly as I can. I take care of myself as much as I can. But like when it's really, really bad sweaty weather, I'm not gonna fucking lie, there is a point where your brain just goes, is there any point in me having a bath 20 minutes from now or 5-10 minutes after I'm out of the bath or the shower? I'm going to be fucking sweaty as fuck, and I'm going to be just back to where I was. My trick in the summer, by the way, is just have a bath or a shower in the morning, because then it makes me feel fresher for the day. If I have a bath at night, it just makes me feel clean for all of 20 minutes. Get your KD water here. Oh my god. I also don't have a shower. I only have a bath, and it sucks. It's really difficult for me to... Like, showers are good, and they're great, and they're convenient, but baths are fucking horrible. It's so hard, cat cry. I know it's hot. Do you want to know what you do? You get a portable AC unit that you can just roll to the window. That's it. Dakota, the trick, and I keep saying this all the fucking time, around Christmas, buy yourself an portable AC unit. Around Christmas. Do you want to know why? Because a portable AC unit, you just put in the cupboard, and in the winter, it's really cheap. Not joking. I never shower, but sometimes I really want a bath. I feel like it's kind of a dumb situation of I want a bath that can also be a shower, but I'd like for it to be predominantly a shower. Like I thinking like that yeah, I want a bath shower type setup. The problem is when you get that, the bath part usually makes the shower part annoying, or the shower part makes the bathing annoying. Like, I remember being at my mum's, like, the baths, specifically in the UK, this may not be a problem anywhere else. The baths in the UK are generally quite narrow, because I think they were designed around the war, around the war and, like, rationing and shit. So it's like, they wanted them to be, new ones to be narrower, to make it so you don't use too much water. Like, there were whole rationing bullshit. So they're like quite narrow and we've never really recovered from it. I want a bath which is a bit wider. I guess I could genuinely, if I were to look into it, I just get a wider bath. But then at some point it's just like, that's just a swimming pool. But then it's like, you get a wider bath with a shower and then do a shower thing. I got a water cooler because a portable AC is a no because of the hose. The hose thing you get, hun, is you just plumb it out the window. Do you want like a jacuzzi? I don't want a jacuzzi. I just want a bath that's slightly wider. Like my bath is like, actually, to be honest, I have what I call an egg bath. Like the egg bath. I think Jake probably knows what I'm talking about. It's it's a bath that sits in a corner of a room. So it's designed like in almost like an egg shape with like a seat. Yeah, one of those. I don't mind them, but I kind of would mind another one. Oh, the heart-shaped bath? Kind of, it's a corner bath. It's kind of like a corner bath. How's the vote going? How did the vote end, by the way? I'm guessing most people are watching in landscape. Oh, I see. Yeah. So I got like an egg-shaped one. The actual bath portion is like slightly wider on one side, and then it gets smaller on the other. It's just called a corner bath. Yeah, but when you're in it, it feels like an egg. I've passed out on my side in the bath a couple of times, just crawled up like I'm in an egg. It's nice. Then when I open my window, the heat from outside comes straight inside, making the AC. You just Dakota, depending on the type of window you can get like a cover for the window which stops that. I'm not joking. You can get a thing that sits over the window. So if you've got one which opens like that, or like that, you can get like a shroud that goes around the window for you. I live in a rental with an outgoing window, so I'm guessing you got one which goes like that, like a little or a like a. So you got like either a door or a. No. Do you have a bay window? I have a bay window. My trick with the bay window is I just use old blankets to just fill the fucking gaps. Not joking, by the way. I literally just use blankets to fill in the gap. It's a big door style window. Yes. You can get shrouds for them on Amazon. Hi, Gwen. Good morning. Ahoy. How's everyone's week been? Sorry, I haven't streamed or been around. I kind of, I very much... I spent the week kind of doing nothing. I turned off. I'm going to head off, but hopefully I will see you soon again and talk again. Stay safe out there, cutie. Have a wonderful time, Lily. Welcome for coming onto the stream. See you next time. By the way, I have TikToks coming. If you want to know, I have TikToks coming out Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so you should get another one later. Yes. How are you, Katie? I'm okay. I'm very warm right now. It gets hotter tomorrow. Today is relatively cool. It's only at 22 Celsius, but it's still annoying hot. It's still annoying hot. But that's the biggest issue. The biggest issue is my desk is right where the window is. Do you not have another window? Do you not have another window? Is that the only openingable window in your entire home? Also, it's kind of a dumb thing. They say have a meter around the AC unit. It basically recommends you have a meter around the AC unit. Motherfucker, no one does that. I literally ram mine right up against my... I have mine... When I use mine, I just put it in the corner. Put it as close to my radiator as possible, so I can get more space in my room. At the end of the fucking day, they assume, like, if I want a meter around mine, I have to put it dead center in my room. I have a 2 by 2.5 meter room. No, I got a 2.5 meter by 3 meter room. Yeah, 2.5 by 3 meter room. No, 2.5 by 3.5. I think that's right. Yeah, 2.5, 3.5. Yeah, 2.5 by 3.5 meter room. So I'd need to basically put it dead center to the room for it to have a meter around it. But no one does that. The hose also isn't long enough to reach. I got 2 windows that can open. One is my living room and the other is the bedroom. Both are blocked by things. Dakota, maybe you don't block them. Maybe you do the through trick, where you open both of them at the same time and keep the doors in between open so there's a draft. Isn't that right? Isn't that good? Yes. I'm getting a headache. But chat, how was everyone's week without me? I played too much Overwatch. I'm not gonna lie, I played way too much fucking Overwatch. I played so much fucking Overwatch this week. I do not like the new hero. Their skill set isn't my style. And I do not like the new map. It is... The lack of confidence in the map design is ridiculous, by the way. The fact that in Overwatch, I'm not gonna lie, in Overwatch, the new map, on the attacking side, there is a 200 health pack, the biggest health pack you can... I think it might be up 250. There is a max health pack, there's a large health pack right by the fucking entrance to the spawn of the attacking side. Not joking. You realize how lacking confidence that shows? The fact that people are likely going to be dealing with such pressure from the defending side. You are unlike... You leaving the spawn is a problem. That you're like, yeah, I'm 5 meters. I'm literally less than 5 feet from the front of from the spawn. Let me go pick up the health pack. And it doesn't happen once. It happens 3 times. There is 3 spawn points for the attacking side. All of them have a 200 health pack right next to them. Every other fucking map in Overwatch has a small 25 health pack. And in the new map, it's so bad. It's like every single one of them is a large health pack. And it's like, maybe you don't design your map to be one giant fucking choke point. Because that's what they did. It's so bad. Like, it's so bullshit and dumb. I don't like the new map. If you can't tell, I really don't like the new map. It's horrible. It's really, really nasty to play on. Like, attacking is impossible. Defending is boring as well. There's like 2 spots you can just sit and spam and then you're good. Come play MR, MR, Marines. A new map of what game? The new map on Overwatch. Marvel Rivals? I don't like Marvel Rivals, Dakota. I genuinely don't like Marvel Rivals. The one thing I don't like about Marvel Rivals is how you basically have to. I might be wrong on this. It's been a while since I last played, but I think you have to basically buy all of the heroes. Yeah, I don't like how you basically have to buy the heroes. I might be wrong on that. I might be thinking of the other one that came out not that long ago. No, all the heroes are free. I don't know. You don't like Marvel Rivals? I can't get into it. I can't get into Marvel Rivals. I think so, okay, I'm wrong that you don't. I think I'm thinking about another game. There's another game which is essentially an Overwatch clone, which basically lost so much player base that they literally have it so it's you versus bots now. They literally can't find enough people playing the game anymore that it's literally like that. You do have to buy every fucking hero in that game, and skins can be earned. Don't need to pay for it. I mean, I basically just buy the battle pass with Overwatch, which is like every 4, I think it's roughly every 3-4 months. It's just drop like, boom, battle pass. Granted, it's like 30 quid for a battle pass, so I'm like, why didn't you just do it so there's a monthly membership for the game for like 10, and you get like weekly gold points and stuff to put into the thing. Like 200 gold coins a week would be fine. Like 1,000 gold coins a month wouldn't be a bad idea for like $10. Like, that's a good deal, and you get the battle pass on launch. Ooh, good deal. Don't need to pay for it. I don't know. I just can't get into Marvel Rivals. I genuinely can't. It might just be the playstyle. Overwatch's playstyle I'm already used to. It fits me. At least a handful of my heroes do. I'm mean with Juno, and Wu Yang has turned into like my second dude. It's turned into my second guy. It's really funny. I was like, guys, how the hell are they carving their shots? And then I learned if you just hold the attack, you can control where the attack goes. It's like Magneto, but with water, and it's a gay guy controlling balls. What more can you want? I'm also really gotten into the new Stadium mode. I actually really am enjoying Stadium. I think Stadium's quite fun. I think the Stadium mode is actually quite enjoyable. What's your thoughts on the new Hero Shion? I personally... Okay, Shion. I think their bullets are too small. I think the hitboxes on their bullets are too small. I'm not joking. I think the bullets on their main attack are way too small. And I'm not just saying that of, oh, you can't shoot. I'm shooting the tanks from far range and none of them are registering. Either it has X distance range, in which case, motherfucker, get rid of that shit. It needs unlimited. It needs to basically just be all the range type deal. Like, genuinely, it should just be all the range. It should just basically be hit scan, no distance. But another thing as well is the shot. It's like the shot. It's like the bullets are like eeny weeny teeny tiny, and it's like, I'm shooting you. I see on my camera on my screen that the bullet is probably going straight through you, but it's not registering the hit. And I thought, oh, it's probably me. I'm in close quarters trying to shoot a target. I'm tracking them, but my shots are slightly behind where they are. And it's missing. And I'm like just sitting there going, okay, do I have to lead the shots? Thinking maybe it's not hit scan, maybe it's projectile based. If you don't know the difference between hit scan and projectile, is hit scan basically goes, when you pull the trigger, it asks, is the target in where the crosshair is? Yes, cool, it hit the target. Projectile is, shoot, okay, travel time. Did it hit the target? No. I'm guessing they might be projectile based. But the problem is if that's the case, then oh my fucking god, Jesus fucking Christ, I hate this. It makes sense for the old characters to have it, but hard being hit scan makes more sense. not the other way. Not the other way. It should not be projectile based. But no, it feels like when I'm shooting with her, I'm still trying to figure out, do I lead the shots? Do I not lead the shots? Do I yeah, I think design wise, I love the design. I think design wise, I genuinely do love the design. I think her health pool is a little bit too big for the type of hero she is. Like, I get it. I'd rather they make her more powerful. I'd rather they make it so her hits hit a bit harder, but make it so she's got shit health. She needs to be glass cannon. She needs to be a bit of a glass cannon. The way she's set up at the moment, it makes people who are used to Genji really, really powerful. And people like me, who are very much backlining, shit. And I'm like, I'm trying to get into this character, and it wants me to basically be going around sniffing their ass crack the entire time. And it feels like it doesn't want me to do that because I'm constantly getting fucked. Like, Jesus Christ. It's so bad. I think design-wise she's fine. I think skill set she's okay. I like the I feel like they should get rid of her dash ability and just have it so she gets the bike. Just have it so the bike there's hey, here's the bike. Cool. That's it. Maybe just have the bike. Oh, what we want her so she has a heal. Just give her like a heal where the enemies around where allies around her heal her, and then enemies around her give her overheal or some shit. I don't know, something silly and cool like that so she can heal herself based on the amount of people around her. You want to make her interesting? Maybe do something like that. But like I feel like her skill set was rushed, and the only one that is really cool and unique is her X shot thing. And I love the bike. I think the bike is a cool thing. I think what they should do is this. Make it so you can get on the bike and it's her mobility perk. Basically the same as make it so it's like the equivalency of Soldier having a sprint, but she's on a bike. Does that make sense? You give her the bike, and then at the end of the bike she can yeet it at the enemy. That would be cool. And then there's like a 15-second cooldown with it. Like, that's how I would do it. Sorry, itchy. Oh my god, itchy eye. But no, that's what I would do. 07. Ads! I don't know how ads work on vertical. I don't know how ads work on vertical. Actually, what's my load like? GPU is at 75. CPU is at 45. Okay, we're good. Sorry. I'm testing because obviously because we're now doing dual streaming. It's like, okay. I got sweat in my eye. I swear I pluck some stray eyebrow hair and now I'm constantly being blinded. I do not get how some bitches basically turn around and replace them with pencil thin eyebrows. I got rid of like 5 fucking eyebrow hairs and I feel like I'm being blinded by sweat every day in this weather. Ooh, I can't wait actually. It's going to be hot from tomorrow. By the way, I have done a contingency for streams. I shouldn't need to skip streams anymore because of the heat. I have what I'm calling super desktop mode, where I basically have yeah, I have it so now I'm like cool desktop mode without needing to do my whole full body VTubing mode. And yeah, it's just basically my phone with me cool. And then if it's hot, AC on, me streaming, cool. Today was cooler than I was expecting. So yesterday was like 25. Today is like 22. Tomorrow it's estimated to be 31 for me. It's been cool for the past couple days, but basically from tomorrow onwards for like the next week, I think up until like Friday or Saturday, it's supposed to be go fuck yourself hot, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's nasty. Yeah, sir. I'm glad that the vertical thing worked, the portrait mode works. I'm so glad it works. It's really nice that I got it working. It's sticky. It is sticky. After the stream, I'm likely gonna go have a bath. I think I really like going for a bath early, so I get the evening free. I kind of want to kick back and start working on my personal project shit. Granted, I've got a few fixes that I want to do for Puck because Puck has a few fixes that I want to do, so I'm gonna go do them. Yep. This. Actually, that shouldn't take me long. I'll probably do that straight after the stream, actually. It's sticky. It is very sticky. Jake, how's the weather for you? How's the weather for you? But yeah, if you want to know, I started working on another Avatar project. I know, I said I won't do another one for a long ass time. I kind of just realized I need a distraction that isn't someone else's work. I don't do well with, yeah. What did you do for Puck, or can't you say yet? I can say I did Puck's new VTubing setup. I set up everything for Puck's new VTubing setup. That includes, and not limited to, that includes the avatars, because I did all 3 of their avatars. I did their Warrior setup. I set it up with a couple of things in place because their avatar is small and the camera wants to be up here, but their avatar's down here. So when they zeroed out, it was just looking at their feet because it's the 0 position. But it's like, no. So cool. So I'm happy and cool. It's kind of like overcast here as well, but I know it's like gonna get hotter tomorrow. I can kind of feel the lingering heat in the air. Once I'm done with stream, I'm blasting open it. Feet for free. Well, I set up a control thing which basically resets the camera for them. So it resets its position. It basically switches modes backwards and forwards and then resets it to the camera position they're using. So if they choose to switch an avatar, they don't have to worry about switching avatar. Yes, indeed. Very smart. Big brain. Yes. Fuck. What am I thinking now? Yeah, I did their Warrior streaming setup. It's really cool. They want a few other things for it. But no, I'm working on doing my own avatar project. I love this outfit design. I love what I did for it. I think it looks really cute. I think it looks really nice. I think it very much suits me. I don't like the base. I've tried to like the base, but when I'm in VR, it's like my shoulders are like, it feels like my shoulders are like nowhere near the shoulders of this avatar. It feels like all the proportions are out. Like my head is like, it feels like it's like below me. And like I look down and it's like it feels like everything is just disconnected. It's just like not a good way. I don't like it. I think it looks cute. I think the design looks great. I'm happy with how it came out. Like I love the hair. I love the horns. I love the aesthetics. I think it looks good. I just have problems with I don't like the base. So I'm going back to an older base, but an updated version of the old base. A skin that doesn't fit type thing. Yeah, it's kind of like wearing a shirt that you think looks nice, but it also feels really off. So you don't want to wear the shirt. It's probably why once I got this avatar done, I didn't want to be in VR with it. Like all the time, I just did not want to be in VR with it. I genuinely didn't. I still struggle to get my head around wanting to be in VR with it at the moment. I've been kind of forcing myself to be in VR with it more and more, and it's like, there's also like loads of small things I want to fix. Like I learned how to make it so the clothes, like I learned how to make it so moving forward, I don't have to have the certain parts be a mesh on its own, which causes like annoying clipping issues. Shit like that. I've worked out and learned how to do loads of cool things, so I'm just working in it. Also, I'm thinking of changing my eye color to match my hair color, because why the fuck not? I've learned a load of things since making this, and I'm like, I kind of want to make a updated version of it, so I'm gonna work with it. Also, slight refinements, like the top on this works, but also doesn't work. It's like it works, but kind of not in the way that I want it to. So I'm gonna work on just stuff. I just want to have an avatar that I feel comfortable again. I don't mind have it. I kind of feel like I like making avatars, and I do them like once or twice a year. So I'm like, okay, whatever, doesn't matter. I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed this one. Usually when I drop an avatar, I usually want to update it and fix it or roll things back by the end of the year. Anyway, so it's like the change only works when I like the change. Doesn't work when I try and force the change. We've also got a new VR headset on the way, actually. The Steam frame is getting more and more sprinkled and seeds of actually having some form of momentum behind it, and it's looking more and more like it might be within the next month or two. I'm already saving for it. I'm hoping to be able to get it round launch. I'm gonna definitely put my name forward. I don't know if it's gonna take a couple of days or a couple of weeks before I can get it, but I know I need to make sure I got the money before I put my hat into the ring. But I want to get it with the Babbel because I know Babbel's dropping a face tracker for it. I'm gonna try and do the new avatar upgrade with the frame plus the Babbel, and just have all three of them coincide at the same time. Maybe I want to try and have it maybe within about a week or two, around 2-ish weeks of it. So I'd probably work on it, get the headset, get the Babbel, do off-stream testing. Once I'm happy with it, then sure, jump in with it. That's it. That makes more sense. Give me a bit more time in case it drops in like a week. I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's my plan. I'm looking at moving out properly as well now. I know I have mentioned that I wanted to move out for a while, but I realize more and more I can do it if I put more backing and actually put some more gravity behind me with it. I kind of uh, I think I mentioned earlier, my dad told me he was going to go away for a week and ended up only going away for 2 days. I don't blame him for it. The weather where he decided to go was terrible, and he's not young spring chicken anymore. And him deciding to go camping in the middle of a field in Wales kind of makes no sense, especially when it's on the seaside, when it's on the seaside, right in the path of like, hey, if there is a storm, this place gets hit fast. Like in the whole of the UK, this place tends to get hit fast more than anywhere. And you're just going to get the full brunt of it. I don't know why you decided to go camping there specifically, but it is what it is whatever. I kind of realized though that he is like normally, like in the past, he's done it where he's gone away and he's come back a couple of days early, but he's not gone away for 2 days. He's not done it before where he's gone, I'm going to go away for a week and then comes back after 2 days. It basically took all of the plans I laid out for whilst he was away and basically yeeted it out the window and just went, yeah, nope. And then I was just left with, I, I, I haven't got any, all of my plans got yeeted. Everything, the only thing I can do is try and go back to normal. But my headspace with everything right now is fucked because once again I made plans and shit out of my control made it so the plans didn't happen. And it kind of made me go, I need to move. I desperately need to move. So I'm calling it the rest of 2026 for me is sowing the seeds as the best way to put it. That's how I'm putting it in my head, at least. I'm sowing the seeds with my work. Don't worry. If anything, with Twitch, I'm going to be significantly more consistent moving forward. I'm doing the super desktop mode thing is because 9 times out of 10, my brain goes, I don't want to stream today because I don't want to be in VR. One of the reasons why I was skipping streams before was because I don't want to be in VR. I don't want to put my full VTubing shit on. My brain just went, I want to sleep because I want to stream, but I don't want to get into that shit. Me doing the super light version of my VTubing setup kind of moots that point. It was a contingency plan that I should have really put into place day one. Haven't. Now I have. Hopefully, everything's sorted. but I'm basically spending the rest of years sowing the seeds and laying the foundations for what I want to do. My intention is between now and the end of the year, I'd like to try and save up and put aside about 3-ish thousand. I'm at 300 right now. Before you ask, I'm saving everything. I'm putting aside about 75 a week at the moment. That's like my minimum that I'm putting away right now. But my plan and my goal next year is to try and save up as much as physically possible, lay the foundations this year, reap the crops next year, and then hopefully by the end of next year we'll be in a situation where I'm like actually properly looking to move the fuck out, so I can be like, boom, awesome, now I can actually start thinking about it. And I'm thinking Scotland again. I'm thinking more, I'm thinking like around Dundee type deal. And my reasoning for that is I could buy a 3-bedroom house. I could put a 5 or 10% deposit down on a 3-bedroom house, and it will cost me $600 a month to pay off. And with me having more independence and I'm living on my own, my work should pick up because I'm more accountable for my actions because I have more responsibilities to lean on, and I will have my independence. And a cool benefit of a 3-bedroom is in the situation where Cal decides to not be financially irresponsible and have a Lego addiction that I'm hoping his community is buying and not himself. And boy is not allowed a credit card. I'm not gonna lie, Cal is not allowed a credit card. He could also consider moving in with me, and him too can have his own room for work. Can I be a lodger with benefits? I was camping in Bodiham Castle once. Storm blew all the tents down. Had to take shelter in the trucks till the morning. My dad woke up, and my dad woke up, and the reason why he decided to come back early. Has my hip tracking just stopped working? I don't know. One of the reasons why he decided to come back early was because one night he heard a mighty crack and a tear and thought, ooh, hopefully, ooh, that sounded nasty. Glad it wasn't me. Woke up 20 minutes late, passed the fuck out, woke up 20 minutes later, looked to the bottom of the tent, realized it was all way lower than it should have been. He needed to pee, so he unzips and he goes and pees, comes back, goes to grab the zip, realizes the top of his tent, where his tent should have been, was now down here, and went, well, that's not good. Shit. That's not good. So he did a mini fix and went back to sleep. Woke up the next morning to basically some bugs in his tent, and he was like, oh, fuck's sake. Looks up, sees a tear about that long, and the carbon fiber fucking tent poles had snapped. And they snapped spectacularly because they snap in really long shards, which turn them into basically two little swords. Yeah. So he went off and bought another tent. He literally took his tent, put it on the pile of crap, left a note, says, still good, one broken tent pole and a little tear. Still good otherwise. It's basically brand new other than the fact that the wind broke it. The windbreak thing, by the way, you should put a windbreak if you're gonna go camping in Wales, you need a windbreak. It's to say, it started off like that. By the morning, they were like that, and he had them staked in about that deep. Like the earth on the other end, it would just like pulled up all the dirt. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Hi, Peter. My arms mate had an Argentinian tent with bullet holes in it. Got a bit wet. Sounds about right. But hi, Peter. I'm doing good. I hope you're okay. But no. I'm looking at moving. I'm properly looking at moving. I've got my like I said, plans this year. Lay the foundations. Next year, roll the foundations. Keep the ball rolling. Save up everything possible. end of next year, as long as everything in my head goes to plan and everything goes good, then basically, hopefully, 2028, looking to move out properly, which would be before or just after I turn 25. I'm 24 this, 24, 34? Wait, I'm 33. I turn 34 this year. Next year I turn 35. Yeah, hopefully I should move out by the time before I turn 36. That's literally my plan. That's it. Also, apparently the UK is planning on doing a thing where if you extend working for another year, and by the way, I'm not retiring. I don't think I'm ever gonna fucking retire. I don't do that type of work, the type of job which lets me really have a retirement fund. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I should really look at doing a retirement fund. I just haven't had to bother with it. Yeah, they've got a thing where as long as you work for an additional year, you can claim 12.5k. And the intent of the 12.5k is to get your own place. It's basically you sacrifice a year of your pension to get your first house. I'm like, the fact that it's that fucking bad is ridiculous. But I'm looking at doing like I'll do like a 25-year mortgage. My intention is a 25-year mortgage, move the fuck out, move somewhere, probably stay there for like, I'll do like a 25, maybe a 30-year mortgage. And then basically move away for like 10 years, come back, hopefully everything, maybe move back down once the housing, once I've paid off a bit more of the house, be fine. I'd like a roommate, I'd move maybe. I want my independence. I feel like I need to move out and have my own place to myself. Like, I need the freedom to be able to do what I need to for work. I think that's like one of another reason why I kind of want to move to Scotland. It's the whole, I'm moving away for my independence, and I don't mind the whole freedom of things. By the way, Bridget, did you know that we're in vertical now? I got the vertical. I got the verti. We got the vertical. Also known as portrait. I don't know why they put it vertical. Portrait mode, baby. Portrait. Yeah, but we got vertical streaming now. You can watch me on phone. In the phone format. Because no one watches in landscape. Yes. But yeah, I'm looking at moving. I've got plans that I want to do between now and the end of the year. My current primary goal is Streamflow, get myself into and stick to my proper schedule. The intention that I have is between now and the end of next month, I'm going to push I know this sounds really stupid. Between now and the end of next month, I'm going to get on and stick to my stream schedule. No matter what, I'm going to stick to my stream schedule. If it's hot and I'm like, I'm going to just do a desktop stream, probably do something like Power Wash Sim 2 or some shit. I don't fucking know. Yeah, just figure something. We'll figure something out and just go from there. Yes. I use horizontal mainly. Oh, I'm on desktop on a 49-inch 4K TV and full screen. You got me in you were watching me in 4K. You know my stream does only 1080p, right? I need to see chat for reasons. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But I just done it to inform you. I'm now in the vertical. We're mobile friendly, baby. I also have it's got its custom overlays. I made them so they're slightly bigger, so you can see things a bit better. Everything pops up on their own, and everything sits on their own. We also back on sound alerts. We got sound alerts. Back on sound alerts because Tangier broke. Like, I bought a NIF at the store today. I didn't know you were transphobic. Sorry, anything J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter these days is genuinely just, I don't get it. I very much move away from it. I don't support that bitch anymore. I'm on a 4090, soon to be 5090. Are you sure that's worth an upgrade for? The only benefit of the 50 series over the 40 series is AV1 encoding, and it's not even used openly yet. Horizontal is okay, but less chat. Good point. Good point. Good point. I still feel like I'm slightly off. It's really hard. Don't do that, bitch. I still feel like I'm slightly off. Like, I feel like I need to be... About that. There we go. Between the F and the S on offset. Good to know. Good little note to make there. You need a new one. Hey, hey, yo, yo. I could be your boyfriend. Yeah, I don't know they like me. No, it's not a secret. I'm doing... No, I'm doing it anyway. Understood. I have 6 personal PCs. Yeah, Bridget, you're kind of a bit nutty with your finances. I'm not gonna lie. You scare me financially because you're someone that I feel will out of nowhere just be like, I have many coins spare. I like this bitch in the orange hair. Much coin. Very nice, and then disappear for like a week. That's how you genuinely scare me, because I feel like that's something you could technically do. Bridger is a Bitcoin mining operation. I'm selling 14 to 16 PCs at the moment. To be honest, if it wasn't for the Steam machine coming out, I was actually genuinely thinking about doing a second PC. I have literally got a space on my desk area designated for a second PC or console setup. And that's legit what I want to do. And I'm like going, I'm just going to put my Steam machine. I'm going to get the Steam machine. I'll get the frame because the frame is wireless. The frame is going to be fucking wireless and it's going to be cool. I'm going to put them all along there because then it gets shit over here out the way and I could technically put another monitor over there. I can add... Ooh! Wait, no, because I need that for that. Shit. Unless I decide to use my onboard graphics. But that's a dumb idea. I was just thinking I have a HDMI output on my motherboard. I could get a 4th monitor. But why in the fuck would I want a 4th monitor? I should just get a PC case that fits 2 pieces in it. Apparently, there is like a Lian Li style case which now does 2 PCs. It's like slightly taller than a normal Lian Li. And the way that they do it is it's slightly taller. They move a standard motherboard up, but then they have it so you can put like a mini ITX build in the bottom or some shit. I don't fucking know. No, don't get no, don't put them above each other. No, it's not a secret. I can be your mama. They will choke each other. It depends on how you do it. Bridget is genuinely someone who will, for fucking real, yeah, Bridget is someone who strikes me for real as someone who will most fucking definitely do a custom fucking loop, and a 2 PC build with one giant loop that goes through both of them wouldn't be a bad idea, especially if the case basically turns around and goes, all of the fucking stuff is going, every fan slot is going to have a radiator on it. The only good PC setup is one box PCs. I know puts them next to each other. Have you heard of the Guy version in 2 chambers? You could dual chamber it. Another option, Taris, would be, and this is kind of the better option for Bridget, why don't you get a rack PC case? Go for a rack PC case. You can get them quite tall. You can literally go, I have X designated space for my PC. I'm going to get a rack case which fits designated space. You do have to make sure it's at least an ATX motherboard high with a bit more for power supply, I think. But then it's like, boom, cool, rack case. Because then you can basically be like, I'm going to put you can put like 7 PCs in them. And then they're no taller than like basically the width of a fucking graphics card. By the way, I don't do custom loops to where I stick with AIOs. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm due to upgrade my AIO because mine's about 3 or 4 years old now, so I'm due to upgrade mine. I am thinking, and I know this is probably a big fucking step for me to do. I am thinking, because I'm sick and fucking tired of the Lian Li shit. I love the Lian Li cases. I think the Lian Li fan designs are really nice looking. I think aesthetically, Lian Li is fucking amazing. I love the cooler. But I'm going to be 1,000,000,000% fucking honest with you. The Lian Li wireless fans are over-engineered dog shit. They don't need to be fucking wireless. They already have a cable coming in from them. Just fucking have that cable go to the fucking control box instead. What the fuck were you thinking? Genuinely, it was like, we need something new this year. Let's make the fans wireless. The only reason why you would do the wireless thing is if you needed one dongle to do like 6 sets of fans. But no, one set of 3 fans needs one fucking dongle thing to make it work. You over-engineered it for no reason. What is wrong with you? I think the coolers look cool. I like the look of the Hydro Shift. I think the Hydro Shift fans, I think the Hydro Shift series looks really, really cool. I love the idea that they've got pipes which you basically say, go this way so it can go into the back of the case so it can then come out around the side. Oh my fucking god. Same problem with the wireless, by the way. Because the new Hydro Shift thing uses the wireless system, so it's more dongles in the case. And when you've got 7, 8 wireless signals in a fucking PC, by the way, it creates like a Faraday cage type thing. So the signals are in there just bouncing around. It disconnects them every 5 seconds. I'm not joking. 3 times this morning, I have had to tell my fans to reconnect to the fans. It's not latency. Latency isn't the issue. It's the fact that they will randomly disconnect from the hubs, meaning that they completely go bullshitty. Do you know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking about ripping out all of the Lian Li fans from my PC. I'm thinking about taking out my NZXT AIO cooler. By the way, I regret getting the fucking NZXT thing. The fans are a problem. The NZXT thing does it hardly ever, but it still fucking does it. It just goes, I wish to be a potato chip today. And then the problem is if the fucking software fails, you sometimes have to completely reset the fucking software to get it to reconnect. So it's like, the Lian Li thing usually, it's disconnected itself. What are you going to do? I'm going to go in, I'm going to hit apply, and then boom, it reconnects itself. Yay, really cool. Meanwhile, the NZXT one goes, I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to default mode, which means the pump gets put up to 100%. It puts the pump up to 100%, which means you just hear a slight in the thing. You just hear like the pump spur up ever so slightly. It's really, really faint. It's like marginal difference. It's like hardly anything. It's like a car revving 2-3 streets over. You can hear it, but you kind of can't hear it, type thing. But the NZXT one, 5 to 10 times worse. Because sometimes I literally have to reconnect, turn off my PC and turn it back on again to get the fucking thing to reconnect. And if my fucking AIO isn't connected, the fans don't even want to react to it because it can't figure out what the temperature is. It just goes, yeah, and so it just sits there going, I'm going to be idle temperature, because it's saying it's 30 Celsius, but it's not. It's probably 40 Celsius. It's like, fuck you. So my intention, and one thing that I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to rip out all the Lian Li hardware. I'm going to take out the NZXT. I'm going to take out the fans that I've got on the top because they're just cheap fans that I pulled from my old PC anyway. I say that, the fucking Be Quiet fans, they're great fans. They're just not what I need for these days. I'm thinking about just going full on Corsair. I have a Corsair, I got Corsair RAM. I might as well get a Corsair AIO, the new ones, with their new fucking Smart Connect thing. Go Corsair cooler, Corsair fans. Done. That way I could just worry about IQ. And I know Corsair IQ used to be a load of shit. Guess what happened? They fixed a lot of their shit. They realized that people were complaining about how crappy their shit was. So they went, hi, we're going to fix this. We're just going to fix this. Cool. I don't like Corsair, not a fan of IQ. IQ used to be shit. IQ more recently have massively refined themselves. They literally went out of their way and said, what's the problem? Why do people not like us? Oh, we're a bit performance heavy. Yeah, why is our poll rate why is our poll rate on this set so fucking high? So they fine-tuned it to basically be like, we're gonna turn the poll rate down to the point where, hey, it works properly, it works really, really good, but the latency and the problems become, the lag problems become less of a thing. We're going to find that fine-tune point where it's like, we still work amazingly, but we're not also calling at 5,000 times a second. I just use an ARGB fan hub with OpenRGB. I was on OpenRGB. I had to uninstall OpenRGB. Was it Signal? I can't remember. I was on OpenRGB, I think it was OpenRGB or Signal RGB, and I couldn't. I just couldn't. It wasn't letting me control shit the way that I wanted to. It looked cool. It looked really nice. It just wasn't working properly. So I just said fuck it. I'm thinking fuck it because I'm AOL on I'm EOL on my CPU socket anyway. They're not adding more CPUs to the socket anymore. I'm thinking upgrade to a 14900K. I'm thinking taking my 13700K, upgrading it to a 14900K. Upgrade my AIO because it needs upgrading anyway. It's about three-ish years old now. And then, yeah, it's about 3 years old. Fuck, I built the system and then paid it off like last year. Yeah, take the, upgrade the AIO and go, we're going to take all the fans and we're just going to upgrade all of these, just do them all in one big sweep. It should be like, cool. I like my Lian Li power supply. I say AMD for CPU. I have an Intel CPU. I'm on a 13700K. The intention would be to upgrade within the socket. Hun. It's not, oh, I must buy this. Let's do going AMD is a complete overhaul type thing. I just want to be like, I'm going to upgrade the CPU and then do everything else. I don't need to do a huge overhaul. I got a 5070 Ti with a 13700K. My CPU is slightly bottlenecking my graphics card, not the other way around like it was before. Like it was before when I was on my 3080. By the way, had so much fucking legroom. Upgrading the CPU will give my 5070 Ti full legroom. I don't feel like I'm giving it full legroom yet. It's kind of shitty. It's like I want to give it more room. But no, I think I figured it out. Also, CPUs and stuff and cooling and fans aren't like on the. This is for data centers because we must make it so. We need to have it so your dancing cat videos, and you know, the people with Down syndrome, AI generated people with Down syndrome trying to sell you slop from the TikTok shop. It must do that. I have 3 5070 Ti's. I love my 5070 Ti. It's a big block. Do you know what's really funny? I went for the Palette Game Rock edition, the Pro. I got the Game Rock OC edition. And I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love it. I fucking love it because it is such a chunky bitch. On a hot day, that thing doesn't get close to 60. Like, it's like usually no more than 15 to 20 C off of ambient. It's hilarious. It's such a huge chunk of metal. It does it. The fans aren't even on right now. They're not. That's how fucking good it is at cooling. I have the Asus Tough in white. I was thinking about doing what I call an ice drop build for a while. I wanted to do an all AMD. I wanted to do an AMD CPU, AMD motherboard, do a white PC case, white motherboard. I was gonna get a white graphics card, a white AMD graphics card. I was just gonna do an all white build. But then the Steam Machine got announced, and my brain went, wait, why don't I just get that and save a ton of money? Because it's cool. I can sticker bomb the front of it as well, and that's kind of what I want. Yeah. I can't wait for people to modify their Steam machines, by the way, because you know they're going to modify the crap out of it. I'm not joking. You know there's going to be fan mods for it. You know people are going to be like, I'm going to put a fan mod on the front. Yes. Yes. It's gonna get modded. The fucking Steam Machine is gonna get so fucking modded. I would love to work with a company to I would love to work with a company like Dbrand to get a sticker bomb for the Steam Machine Lego mod. You know there's gonna be a Lego mod, and if I tell Cal that there's a Lego mod for a Steam Machine, he will fucking get a Steam Machine just to do the Lego mod. He doesn't care about getting a Steam Machine, but he'd be like me. All my PCs are tuxedo builds. Black and white. I like the idea of tuxedo builds. The one thing when it comes to white is I genuinely do like, with white builds is I do genuinely like, I think if you can get the white right, it looks really good. Should we suggest this to Lego? No, because Lego will just turn around and offer a fucking faceplate for the... Lego will turn around and offer a Lego faceplate for the Steam Machine. That'll probably cost like 50 quid. Because we know that will be what happens. I need a drink. Bum, bum. Chat, how's everyone doing? I haven't seen you guys in like over a week. I hope everyone's okay. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. How was your week? Did you do anything fun, Peter? Also, hi, Charles. Sorry I didn't say anything. Yesterday was my dad's birthday. Ah, did you have fun? When is Father's Day, by the way? I feel like I missed it. My week is going good. I took a holiday to rest, eat, and relax whilst you were off. Yes, good timing. Good timing. I'm hoping that the hottest ball... I can't... Okay, Jake, one cool benefit of the heat wave this week. One really, really cool benefit of the heat wave this week. I got a dress. I got a lovely sundress. And it's so cute, and I can't wait to wear it on the hot days. I just need to make sure I wear underwear. And catch up on sleep. You can't really catch up on sleep, but you did need rest. I kept yelling at you to go get rest. Yesterday I attended a wedding of a friend of mine. Ooh, congratulations to them. Congratulations to them. Let's go. Actually, chat, I want to run an idea past you. Still catching up on the sleep. You need the rest, Jake. You need the rest. What you need to do is you need to wake up in the morning, go tinkle, and then go back to sleep, okay? Do that tomorrow. But no, I want to run an idea past you. I'm trying to think about, I want to try and do something on Twitch, which I'm going to call drives. And the idea of a drive is very much just a push to try to do... The idea behind drives is essentially think subathon, but with a bit more desired focus around it. The idea behind I'm stealing the idea from Overwatch because they've got a dumb thing where they're like going, oh, this, we want you to do competitive. If you're competitive, you can get a cool sticker. I don't care about the stickers. I never fucking go near competitive. There's nothing gonna get me near competitive. But I'm genuinely thinking of doing something similar called drives. And the idea of the drives are basically small, focused, basically subathons and drives and pushes to try and bring in more subs. I'm going to be 100% honest. This is part of my laying the seeds and building the foundation so I can start pushing towards moving out. It is something which will go towards it. Right now, I would like to try and get my Twitch to a point where it covers my editors. For like my safer work content and all of that stuff. Yes. I used to play Overwatch competitively. It's a huge commitment. I genuinely jump on, do my 6 matches of I do 6 matches of fucking Stadium. I don't care if I win or lose, and then I turn the fucking thing off. Luna, I'm not joking. I log on. I do 6 matches of Stadium. I actually like it when I get in late because I still get the 2 points to go towards. I still get the 2 points to go towards the dailies, and then I turn it the fuck off. I'm in a situation where I constantly get annoyed because I just endlessly get into games with tryhards that are like running dive comps, and they're literally sleeping around the spawn whilst the support are like pushing the fucking carts. And it's like, bro, what the fuck is this asinine fucking game where the fucking matchmaking has decided to put me in a match with some fucking brain dead morons who think setting up camp around the spawn is like a viable tactic. There's like laser cannons designed to kill them, to tell them you can't come near the spawn, and they're just going, well, it's like going, well, if I'm here, I don't get lasered, but if I'm here, I get lasered. I'm gonna just stand here and say fuck you, and I'm just gonna shoot into your spawn, cause ha 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 ha. It's like when you say, here's the line, the assholes that would cross the line basically will be fucking, they're just gonna stay behind the line. It's like, what the fuck? I burnt out so hard, I don't think I ever want to go back to play Stadiums. I haven't played it in over a year. Yeah, we were a low-ranked team, I understand the pain. Luna. Yesterday, I was Juno. Yeah, I'm not, okay, here's the thing. Yesterday, playing Juno, one of the newer heroes, she's turned into one of my quick favorites. I love playing her, she's really fun. When it comes to me as a Juno player, I am what I would regard as a bit of a, I want to say I'm a bit of a, what's the way to describe it? I am a bit of what I call I'm going to fucking annoy the shit out of you. I'm going to fuck up your day, and I'm going to eat your tank whilst actively not really healing my team, but if I see them in front of me and they need healing, I will heal them. I will basically be the most annoying. I call it Buzzy Bitch. That's it. That's the best way to describe it. I have in Stadium with Juno, I have a Buzzy Bitch setup where I am not joking. When she hits a target, they take damage over time. So you shoot them, they get like 50 damage, but then they take another 25 damage per shot, and she shoots 3 bullets every time. So she's dealing 75. She's dealing like 100. She's basically, I think she deals something like 150 to 200 damage every time she hits a target. So she's sitting there going like, cool. And then when she goes through her warp gate, she gets full auto and also reload. So she does a fucking circle jerk thing, steps through the glory hole, and then activates full auto mode. She just sits there going into the enemies whilst I'm sitting there going woo and backwards and forwards in between the gate. Because guess what? Every time I go backwards and forwards, my ammo reloads. Because it's broken, right? And then when they're like, nah, I'm gonna get super fucking close to you, I'm gonna sleep with you and your sister. I double jump, I go bonk bonk, I jump up, I go bonk bonk, because I get 2 jumps, and then I get 3 dash flight things, which take 2 seconds to respawn, by the way, per one. So I go boop 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 boop. When I say buzzy bitch, I mean literally one of the maps, I threw down my glory hole, I double jump up, pound through the glory hole, and I'm spraying into their fucking tank from above, flying over them like a fucking hawk ass, like a fucking hornet wasp thing. I forget, what is it? A hawk wasp or something? You know, ones that lay the egg that lands on tarantulas, lays their eggs in them. I'm literally like one of those. I'm like flying over this fucking Reinhardt, who's panicking because he can't see me because I'm over the top of him. And then I'm dashing backwards and forwards in between him so he can't hit me. While shooting into his fucking head from above. He can't look up. He can't look up because he can't look up to defend himself with his shield, because if he does, the DPS can shoot him in the side. Because he's trying to go like this with his shield. And I'm just eating their whole tank line. And then I drop to the floor, drop another glory hole. My dashes are back at that point, and I dash towards the fucking backline. And I'm like, I'm coming, and I'm like, into their Zenyatta, and then I turn and after killing them, because they were hiding around the corner, their health was really low, the burning attack, I'm like, I know they're dead. Move straight on the Ana, she misses her fucking sleep dart, and I'm like, and I start spraying and praying into her. And then I'm like, her health is really low, and then like, shit, my ammo's out, and then I go to do a reload. And I go to do a fucking reload, and then as I'm reloading, the 2 fucking DPS step around the corner, spray into me from opposite angles, and kills me instantly. By the time they realize I've taken out 3 of their 5 team, my team are all on the fucking point. And then apparently I was the problem. Because I only got 1,000 heals that game. I only healed 1,000 that entire game. But I got play of the game, I got the most points. I got play of the game, and I got most points. Apparently, I'm the problem. It was like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then you know what I do? And then here's the thing. I don't play tank. I'm shit at fucking tank. Next game. I go to next game because I'm just rolling all Q because I want to get the dailies done, and you just need to do 3 roll all Q to do it. I don't want to go near quick play. Fuck quick play. So I go quick play. Fucking Christ, Flap. Ah, you scared the shit out of me. You scared the fucking crap out of me. Flap, thank you so much for the bread of 69. Did you know that we're in vertical today? We got vertical. If you want to watch me on phone, you can watch me on phone. We're on phone. Let's go. Good morning. Hello, Flair. How are you? What were you up to today? What were you playing? You scared the fucking crap out of me. I genuinely didn't. I was drawing a ton. Were you drawing hentai? Were you drawing? Were you doing porn? You want to see it? You want to DM it to me? Were you doing hentai? It was on Twitch. You can get away with shit. Don't tell me you can't. I remember the Drawing Gate shit. I remember Drawing Gate. Do you not remember Drawing Gate? No, we're not asleep. Sleep, you're not my dad. No, I'm not going to sleep. You're not my dad. Go to bed. That scared the shit out of me. We're talking about Overwatch. 22, I will look. Yeah, we were talking about Overwatch and my stupid plays in Overwatch yesterday. That is so good! I like the cat. I like the cat. You're very cute. Very, very cute. Very fuzzy. Yeah, we were talking about Overwatch and how my playstyle pisses people off. It's the piss cat. I know. It's still cute. But no, so I was talking about how I went over a story about how I was a problem in a match of Overwatch, despite the fact that we won the game. I got play of the game, but apparently I was the problem in throwing because I only got 1,000 heals as a healer. But I also got 9,000 damage and team wiped them twice. But apparently I was a problem. We got next game. The next game. I'm rolling all Q, and I get thrown into tank. I ain't good at tank. I'm bad at tank. Tank is my bitch. I don't like it. It's not my good option. Very bad. I don't like it. I roll all Q. I got thrown into tank. I'm like, I don't like this. Who's my best option? I'm okay with D.Va. I have a fun build setup with D.Va, especially in Stadium, where it's like, hey, I can fly at you with my shield up and continue to shoot you, and you can't really do anything in response. Yes. So I have that setup going. And one of my teammates spends the entire fucking game, no joke of a lie, I had a teammate who was in the last game complain that I was throwing throughout the entire game. They said, you're throwing, what are you doing? Oh my god, you're throwing. I play the objective. When my teammates aren't on the objective, I play on the objective, right? If my whole team is on the objective, I'm going to push to set up. I'm going to push their line back to be like, hey, I'm going to stop them from pushing too far forward. Okay, you guys have got the point. You got the objective. You good? Yes, cool. I'm going to push the line forward to make sure that they can't do it. If my whole team isn't on the objective, I'm on the objective. That's how I play. I play objectively. If I know the objective is covered, I'm gonna not go near the objective, basically. I'm a dynamic bitch. And it's a push the cart map. They're kind of new to me. I kind of like them. I think they're really fun. I think they're actually really, really fun games, a match in Overwatch. I'd like for Overwatch to actually make the push the cart thing a full mode and not just this is for Stadium, because it's fucking way too good of a mode to just leave in Stadium. It's too fun. It needs to be in full mode. So we're on the push the cart. I'm having fun. And I'm on D.Va, teammate of mine, complaining the entire time that I'm throwing because my playstyle is not the style that they like. Right? And I'm not joking. I just start going, you know what? You saying I'm throwing? I'm going to do everything in my power to not actively be throwing this game. I genuinely just go, if this matchmaking is terrible, I'm going to fully admit this. I'm going to be 100% honest. In the situation where the matchmaking is so bullshit and so shit, and it's Overwatch, so that's pretty much all the time, if the matchmaking is shit and I'm basically babysitting potatoes, against a team of Grandmasters, which has happened, by the way. Not even joking. You can see people's ranks. I've literally had Iron versus fucking, like Grandmasters and shit in Overwatch. That's how bad the matchmaking is. Not joking. Literally has happened. If I'm babysitting potatoes, I am not going to try. But the matchmaking was balanced. Favorite type of gameplay. Genuinely, I love it when you can push and they push, and it's like a good backwards and forwards. It's like a great fist. It's like a fun fisting competition where it goes all in and it's all out. You get a little bit of a gape and then you go back in again. You know what I'm talking about. At least I know Flair does. So it's a good backwards and forwards, having a lot of fun. It's all good. It's brilliant, right? And my teammate is bitching and moaning that I'm throwing because of my playstyle. I'm top fragging. I'm top mitigating damage. And I'm also top damage on my team. They, in that game, did 1,500 as a soldier. You can literally fucking spend the entire game doing anything and get more than 1,500 damage in the whole game. But they spend the whole time moaning that I was throwing. So I just got to the point where I was like, guys, they like turned around and said in the open chat, report the D.Va, they're throwing. So I said, guys, report me, I'm throwing, I'm yeeting, oh my god, it's quick play, guys, I'm yeeting, I'm throwing up because this dumbass won't shoot anything. I literally start joking about it. I have the enemy team go out of their way to ignore me and just go kill this fucking kid, because he's just turning around and being like, you're just complaining. You're just complaining at this point. We're just gonna fucking bully you out of the match. They literally bullied him out of the match in like less than in one round. They literally, the enemies, it was 1-1. The enemy team chose to throw the fucking round to go bully this fucking kid who was complaining that I was throwing. The enemy threw the match to go bully the kid to make him leave because they were complaining. So we won the match because they were just ignoring the objective. They were going, yeah, we don't care. We're going to go bully the child. And they were like, why weren't you defending me? I'm like, I'm on the objective, dude. I'm literally stood on the cart dancing. Like, I'm on the fucking cart fucking dancing. And I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm playing the objective. I was like, they were complaining. I was like, guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but I'm kind of on the objective here. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing my job. And I've had people fucking complain. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then the guy on my team, love him to death. They turned around and said, dude, it's fucking quick play. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? They're just having fun. I literally I've got a setup with D.Va in Stadium that I wanted to try because I'm like, I want to go maximum attack speed, me can shoot whilst fly, me heal when shielding, me shield when me can shield and shoot. I just want it to be, I can hold, because D.Va has unlimited ammo. I wanted it to be, if I hold shoot down, I would like nothing to disrupt that. I want it to be, I shoot and I don't stop shooting. And I'd like for it to basically be sniper shotgun. So the spray, normally this much, I get it, so the spray is this much. So if I'm looking at you, I'm shooting you in the face. Oh, but they're going to shoot back at you. Yeah, but I can keep shooting you and use my matrix to get rid of what you're shooting at me. And it worked. It's a really, really fucking stupid setup. I'm not joking, a really, really stupid setup. I ended up ditching some of the attack speed. I literally had so much attack speed. It was, I'm not joking when I say this, The shotgun shots, because she alternates her fires, the shotgun shots were like this. Okay, normally it's but the way that I had it was it was so fucking quick. I actually had the enemy report me for hacking. I said, no, I just chose items that make me shoot quicker. And then like, what do you mean? I'm like, every time I kill someone, I get 3 seconds of 200% attack speed increase. So, and my normal attack speed was kill someone, it goes not even joking. It's so dumb. It's such a stupid setup. It's so fucking hilarious. Like, I'm just sitting there going, and then you kill someone, and it's like, and then I kill someone else, and it's like, and it's like, oh, I just wiped out their team. Because it's a shotgun. It don't care. If you're in the crosshair, you dead. You go bye-bye. But no, the person that was complaining about me was just like, they're throwing. It's so stupid. Shotgun becomes machine gun. It was so stupid. Do you know what's even funnier?
Been thinking about you from AM to PM, so I decided to DM.
Let's go! Hello, good morning, Raven. Hi, Raven. Hi. I just love the setup. Because it's really funny as well. It deals, because of one of the items that gives me more attack speed, it actually deals more damage to shield. So the enemy's Reinhardt is going, how are you eating my shield so quickly? I'm like, 1, did you know that Reinhardt shield actually has a weak point? And the weak point is dead center. So on a Reinhardt shield, it's like a big blue, it's a big blue cube thing. I have to make sure this looks good on the vertical. It's a big blue cube. It's like a big wide rectangle, right? In the middle is a cross or a symbol. It's a thing in the center. You can shoot the center and it deals double the damage. But it's a very small slot. And it's a shotgun. It doesn't matter. It's gonna find the spot. Yeah, we had a saying: play with angles, aim your angles in team fights. With Ryan. Yep. Why do you think with Juno, my approach to dealing with a Reinhardt is, I'm going to sit on your face, and you are not going to like it. Unlike most of chat. Bottom. Cyber! Hello? I'm in vertical now. Did you know that I'm in vertical now? Have you got vertical set up on your streams yet? You should set it up. Also, you should do the same flare. If you need DM, if you need help, you can DM. You can DM me. Are you sitting on whose face? I was sitting on Reinhardt's face. I want them. So in the Overwatch one of the cinematics for Overwatch, Reinhardt has one, and there's a guy with 2 hammers. And he does the jet rush thing. I really want them to release him as a hero. They should really release him as a hero. BRB needs more coffee. They need to release him as a hero. Like, and just figure it out, make him a hero. Like, it feels like he could be a brawler one. You just have it so he goes like that. He goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. He is dead. He doesn't need to be dead. They could bring him back as like a fucking robot. Hi, Momo. Hi. Good morning. Hello. Because I always use the Well of Radiance, which is a support type ability. I was able to kill opponents with said support ability. I also see run fun builds. I have another build. I have a build for Soldier. I'm actually not joking. I have a build for Soldier, and the build I have for Soldier is really fucking stupid because I call his build the run gun, and his build is, if he runs, he gets ammo, and he also generates very small amounts of life, like 0.1% life, like 0.10%, 0.01% life. So when he runs, he slowly gets his health back. It's like 1 health per meter, like 1 health per meter type thing. And he also generates ammo as he runs. I also have it so whilst he is running, he can continue to shoot. I also have it as well, so his Helix rockets targets enemies. It also locks to enemies. It's just I literally just had it set up so he run guns and he doesn't stop shooting. I'm not joking. I showed my teammates. I said, "Watch this," and I show him how quickly he gets through his ammo. I said, "Now watch this," and I run around in a circle. in the spawn. I don't run out of ammo the entire time. I said, guys, I think this is broken. And it made it so with ability power, he gets more and more health and more bullets as he runs. So I just kept upping his ability power and just chose items that also did damage as well. And also attack speed, because why the fuck not? And it just got to the point where I was just like, this is silly because he doesn't run out of shots. Like, it's impossible. The enemy team were just like, guy, oh my god, run out of bullets already. I went, no, you cannot stop me. I will not reload. I don't need to. Said ability didn't have a kill icon, then I'm pretty sure I'm the reason why it got a kill icon. You were probably one of the reasons. He's dead. Pray, I know the character dies in the cinematic, but there's no reason why they can't bring him back as like I don't know, maybe the was it the robots? The bad robots? Maybe they bring him back for some reasons, or maybe they just use his corpse. They use his corpse and it somehow contains his memories. But I just love the idea of a brawler with two big hammers and goes boom, 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 boom. Because you have it so the first attack is 1, and then it goes boom, 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 boom. So an unlimited attack one, but the first one is obviously slow, and then it goes into double. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2 type thing. I just love that as an idea. And you give him like a right click where he just goes bang like that and creates a mini shockwave. Omnix? Yes! Yes, that's the one. I just love the idea of just having a brawling. Here it goes, boom, 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 boom. And then he can go bang for that. And then I feel like his ultimate should genuinely be him putting the hammers out, all 3 of them doing rockets, and then he just goes at the enemy. That'll be cool. I think that'll be really fucking awesome, actually. Did my music stop? It stopped music! My music stopped. It was so quiet. I just like that as an idea. I think it'll be really cool. I think his ultimate will definitely have to be called Death Charge. Like, have it literally call it Death Charge, and he just goes blah, and then he just rushes at the enemy. And then at the end, he rises them up and then slams them down to the floor or some shit. Like that. That would be a cool one, because then it's you're in front of me, and now it pushes the enemies back, and then slams them to the floor. But have it, obviously, so they can jump over them. Because it means that they're gonna give him a punishment, because it's going to make him push to a poorer position, usually pushes back to their line. If he gets a group kill, then he doesn't damage is not a bad thing. But yeah, having it like that would be kind of cool. I think it'd just be really awesome. You could also do another one as well, where he does a spin move where he takes his hammers and then just does like a spinning attack. It just goes at the enemy and goes. It's like, yeah. You don't give him shield. You just literally just do him as a brawler. That's how I would do it. Chat, how we doing? Are you enjoying the new vertical? Are you enjoying your vertical? Is your vertical looking good? I'm happy with how it come out. I'm happy it's all working. I'm hoping it also pauses properly. By the way, when we end stream, if you're watching on vertical, can you inform me that it has in fact ended? Because I don't want to be on vertical and just be like, no. No. Actually, here's a good question. Touchscreen goes vertical. Jake, does the chat, is it just one chat with Twitch with vertical? I prefer horizontal, but vertical is also good. Works. Is it just one chat for Twitch when it comes to the vertical and horizontal? I'm just wondering because I don't want to have it where it's two chats. It should just be one chat, right? Regular. You mean landscape? Portrait. Portrait. Landscape. I like that we just got it working. Damn, damn, damn. What I do to have you here, near, here. Well, look who's finally feeling better. I had a break. My dad kind of annoyed me and threw me off, and I kind of needed a week to kind of plan out contingencies and put some fucking things in place and just get some shit together so I can actually be like, you know what, yes, I'm gonna fucking move out now. Horizontal, vertical works for me. That's good. That's all I care about. I'm happy it's all working. I need I really hope the new I really hope the Bevel's face tracking and the frame looks good. Cause I kinda really want it to look good. I know VR chat got some God, all the updates. How are you, by the way, Mega? You good? You good? You good? Copy, congrats on the future move. Okay. Mega, here's the thing. My intention is this: between now and the end of the year, I'm laying the seed. I'm planting the seeds, building the foundations, to be able to get my finances into a position where I should be able to save up enough next year so I can look at moving out, and not next year, but the year after. I'm literally going to do an 18-month big push. Well, I'm calling it an 18-month. Yeah, it's just basically an 18-month proof of concept that I can, in fact, move the fuck out. Between now and the end of the year, I just want to lay the foundations to make my finances more stable. And then next year I can just be like, well, all the shit that's now stable can now be pushed more, so I can hopefully try and earn more. Because right now I need to try and double my income, preferably by the end of the year. I just need to also be consistent. I'm holding myself more accountable when it comes to me taking time off. I'm going to be 100% honest. Me taking last weekend and the Tuesday off. Me taking last weekend off was me being frustrated at the fact that I had put together plans that got thrown out the window once again because it's fucking annoying that almost every time I try and make a plan and put a plan together, my plans aren't allowed to happen the way I'd like it to, because shit out of my control always goes wrong, and it's always like that. Yes. My dad told me he was going to go away for a week, and he came back after 2 days. And I'm kind of tired of it, because 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, the shit out of my control is usually my dad either changing his mind or deciding to take time off and not inform me of it. Like, sometimes he's sick, it's like, whatever, I can't really take that into account, but when it affects my finances, I'm like, fuck. So I was just frustrated last Saturday. I was just really irritated and fucking annoyed that I couldn't do what I planned from like Friday onwards. So Saturday and Sunday last weekend, 100% honest, I was just annoyed and frustrated. And I didn't want to be on a stream and be angry the whole time. I didn't want to be annoyed. Tuesday came in and I was like, I could stream. There's no reason why I couldn't stream. I could have genuinely have just gone live. But I kind of said to myself, look, you didn't stream Saturday, you didn't stream Sunday. The next stream after this is going to be Saturday. I might as well take the Tuesday off and just treat it as a week off. I don't think there was any problem with that. Like, at the end of the day, I just didn't see the point in going live to then not go live for 3 more days. But now I have I have plans in place. Now I have proper plans in place. My intention is this. I have, if hot or I can't be bothered to get into VR or do my full VTubing setup, I have a super light variant so I can stream on my stream days without any hassle and or problem. To put it simply, I have it so I don't have to, I have it old school, phone in front of me, streaming setup, so I can stream like I used to. So it's not a problem. It's a very simple, easy, very light version of my streaming setup. It's very easy. It works. That's for if it's hot or I can't be bothered to get into VR or use my VTubing setup. So I built contingencies. In the situation in future when my dad is off, when I'm supposed to be doing Fansly streams, my plan moving forward is I cannot stream on Fansly. I will, in fact, just go live on Twitch. And I know I'm streaming on Twitch right now, and I just said streaming on Fansly. I don't give a shit. They're not going to ban me for saying I stream on Fansly. I'm not doing them at the same fucking time. I do them separately. I'm not promoting my Fansly. Shut the fuck up, Twitch. I'm just informing them. If I can't go live on the other platform, I will in fact just go live here instead. I'll direct people to say, hey guys, can't stream over here. If you want to come support me, I'll be over here. And I'll just go for a more chill vibe stream. That's my plan. I'm going to stream on X, Y, and Z days. Yes. Also, just another note as well. I'm aware when I move out, my stream schedule is probably going to be very much different. It's probably going to be very much more different. I am very likely going to just be like, why don't I stream on Twitch throughout the day? Give myself a good 2 maybe 3 hour break in between the actually probably like a 2-ish hour stream between Twitch stream, and I'll probably just get into doing more than one stream in a day. It'll be easy. In horizontal and classic split. Better than I was yesterday, even though it was my birthday's plans fell through, so I was all depressed, but I just finished my 2.5 hour walk and feel better. That's good, at least you feel better now. Also, sorry your birthday stuff didn't go as planned. I'm hoping you feel better. Also, happy birthday. I'm sorry if I didn't say anything. Cat cry, just with plans, just wish plans wouldn't fall through. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. It happens with me as well. I'm at a point where I kind of just want to like go, I'm not going to make many plans. Actually, to be honest, what I should really do is just be, I'm not going to make X, Y, and Z plans. I'm just going to come up with 30 years. Oh, happy 30th, hon. Happy 30th. Welcome to the big 3-0. Don't jump off of anything don't jump off of anything. Anything that's more than 2 or 3 inches, you will just die. You're officially at the point where if you jump off of like the ledge down here, wait, you can't see it on there. Like the ledge, like down here, don't jump off of a ledge that's taller than this. If you do, you will just perish. Your ankles will collapse and you shall just die. It is very tall. It is very tall. You will do it, and you will be 07'd into the next ring. But if I wanna, then you're gonna be staring at your corpse as a ghost, because you will perish. Also, don't stand up too quickly from a chair. No. Luna, you are 100% fucking wrong there. Do you wanna know why? At the age of 30, you are officially at the age where when you stand up from a chair, you can go as you stand up. If you're under the age of 30, you do not have permission to do that when you unless you are obviously disabled. Yeah, you are of age where when you stand up, you're allowed to go. Now, also you're allowed to do that whenever you go upstairs. That is the rule. You're allowed to do it when you get to the top of this. When you go up the top, get to the top of the stairs. You are in fact allowed to go. Whew. Yeah. It doesn't matter how fit you are. You are allowed to do that. It is the part of the fun. It is genuinely just part of the fun. Anything that's partially physically assertive, you're allowed to go. Whew. Yeah. I screwed up my foot getting up from my chair too fast. What's my weirdest one? I slept funny. Luna, I'm not joking. I slept funny, and my arm and my leg hurt so fucking much. I literally had to take ibuprofen for a week. I had to do like four tablets of ibuprofen a day for a week to get rid of the pain. Because I slept funny one night. And it was like that for 2 weeks. I literally had it for about 2-ish weeks. And I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I literally was like, I'm gonna be fine. I'm not gonna take ibuprofen. 4 days later, I was like, maybe I should take an ibuprofen. And then it took a week of having ibuprofen every day to get rid of it. I had to have surgery on my foot. Turns out I had torn my ligament from oh my god. Oh, we're just old. We're just old. I've had pain like that. Yeah, that's like your body prepping you for your 30s. That's gonna be your all the time. It's gonna be all the time. That is gonna be your everyday, all the times now. You cannot hide from it. It is just going to be present at all times. I was also recovering from another surgery too, so yeah, I can't help but laugh it all off. Well, that's the thing. You just genuinely just get to a point when you're just laughing about it all the time. Well, okay, thank you, Jake, for the birthday wishes. You deserve a happy birthday. Do you want to know what I always plan on my birthday? Stream, order a meal, just order a takeaway. I don't really plan my birthdays. I don't plan my birthdays, and I know it sounds stupid. I don't plan my birthdays because growing up, no one ever did them for me. I'm not joking when I say this. My last birthday party, I remember I was 10 years old. So yeah. And the only reason why I remember that birthday party was because I was in the Philippines visiting family, visiting my granddad, who'd moved to the Philippines, and he was insistent on actually doing a birthday party. I always get Chinese food for my birthday. I tend to get either sushi or pizza. That is my go-to. I always get Chinese or I don't. I always get sushi or pizza. I got a nice old camera from the 70s for my birthday from my family. That sounds so cool. I hope you like it. And they just didn't give you an old camera because it was just in their closet and they wanted to get rid of it. Noxie! Hello! Welcome into the stream. How are you today, hon? How was your stream? We're in vertical now, by the way. Boo! How are you? I'm good! Nope, it's from Japan. Ooh, very cool. Very, very, very cool. I do a big fancy pizza order for my birthday though. I usually, to be honest, it depends on my finances at the time. I don't really do much. Ooh, readers. I'm good, thank you. How was doing? What did you get up to? We're just talking about what we end up doing on our birthdays, and I'm like, I don't really do anything. Also, we got sound alerts back. We're back on sound alerts. I need to make that and put that in my announcer. I'm getting ramen from a local place either tonight or tomorrow. Ooh, you should do it tonight. You should do it tonight. We recently, cool thing, we recently discovered that there is a fish and chip shop near me that's exclusively gluten-free. Like, every item on their menu is gluten-free, and they also have some vegan crap, which I'm like, why? Each their own. But every option on their menu is gluten-free. They have cod, they have haddock, they've got sea bass, they do halloumi bites, and they're really, really fucking nice. They do, and I can't joke, I'm not fish and chips, shit, don't know those could do that. No, it's a fish and chip shop. The fuck you mean? But it does exclusively, it does, I really need the new VR headset, my finger's been broken for so long. It does it does everything on the menu is gluten-free, and they also do sea boils. Well, seafood broils, basically a huge vat of like seafood stuff in like a broth that they cook, and it's apparently really, really nice. That shit's expensive though. It's like 1 to 200 just for that. It's like, whoa. But the normal fish and chip shop is really, really fucking nice. I want to get a large sea bass next time because it's so fucking good. I've had the cod twice and the sea bass and half of the sea bass. Apparently there's a gluten-free ravioli at a shop nearby. Yeah, you can get gluten-free ravioli. You can get gluten-free quite a lot of things actually. Gluten-free stuff is it's really funny. I have a feeling my dad might have a gluten intolerance because the more he moves away from his I feel like I got my gluten intolerance from my dad, and because the more and more he moves away from gluten-based gluten-rich food, he tends to seem a lot more better and a lot more lively. And he's at a point now where he basically half of his stuff is now gluten-free. And he seems a lot better with it. I'm like, if he goes full gluten-free, it makes our lives a lot easier because then we don't have to worry about getting one type of food, and he'll feel a lot better for it. Yes. We tend to go Asian hot pots and barbecue for my B-days if I got the money. If not, I'm not sure what I'm doing this year, as I'm also gluten-free. It depends on when you live, really. Genuinely depends on where you live, really. Really. I've been finding like ramen. My intolerance came from my mum. All of my half sisters are celiac. I'm just intolerant as far as my way. Yeah, I'm intolerant as well. It's really weird because when they go and test you for gluten intolerance, they check you for celiac. And it's like, but there's a difference. You can be intolerant without being celiac, but you can't be in celiac without being intolerant. The difference between a person who has intolerance versus person who's got celiac versus someone who's got a severe intolerance is the person with celiac, if they have something with gluten in, is they will just they just rapidly grow tumors and can develop cancer really rapidly from it. While someone who has a gluten intolerance feels shitty and sick, and he goes, "Moo." Celiac has autoimmune. Yeah, the immune system basically turns around and it develops mini cancers around it. It's horrible. It can kill them. Yeah. I just get sick for like a day. It depends on how much I get. I just feel sick for over a couple of hours or a couple of days. If I have like a pizza, if for some reason I go and have a pizza or a fucking burger, right, and it's not gluten free, I will just end up being out of commission for like a week or a few days. I'm like, I can't. I feel like, I'm only allergic to penicillin, I believe. Yeah. Jesse, we need to cook. When I join my band, White Powder, I'm allergic to penicillin, I believe. You need to when it comes to penicillin, you need to make sure you have a wristband, because the only time when you'll need when you'll need it, when that comes up is usually with a doctor, so they need to know. I got severe body-wide pain and classic lactose intolerance symptoms. I'm usually out for like 5 or 7 days afterwards. So with me, the worst one I ever had was when I was in America. I basically had something with a small amount of gluten in. I apparently went white like a ghost. Like I went from like normal flush, normal human looking, to apparently looking really drained. We got back to the Airbnb. I laid down for what I thought was 5 minutes. It turned out to be 4 hours. I woke up, drank some water, and I was fine. That was apparently from a small, like less than like a tea, like less than like really, really, really small amount of gluten for that. So I'm like, I could be out for a few hours, and then I was fine. I was fine like instantly afterwards. But like, if I have anything more substantial, I can feel it. Luna, do you feel it? Whenever you have something accidentally and you know it's got gluten in, do you feel it in your mouth, don't you? You chew it in your mouth, you're like, that's got gluten in. You can like feel it, you can taste it. You'll still get sick because you're tasting it, but you won't get nearly as bad if you swallow. At least I think it's penicillin. Yes, my muscles also start inflaming. I don't get the whole inflaming. I can just I can feel it. It's like a sensation. It's like an instinct that my brain goes, this has gluten. No. Like the last time I accidentally ate something with gluten in, I have fibro too. Oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, I just have a gluten intolerance. Does your mouth get buzzy? No, it doesn't get buzzy. The only time my mouth gets buzzy is if I have something with avocado. I have like a weird, like apparently avocado allergy is really, really fucking rare. I have like a really light allergy towards the avocado. Like when I say light, allergy towards avocado, it's like I can eat it. In fact, I sometimes really want to have avocado. It's fucking weird. But whenever I have avocado, my my ears feel itchy and my throat feels like, I'm not gonna say like it's closing in, it just feels like my neck just feels like it's more plump. It's like it just feels like I want to slightly throw up from it. It's weird. It's like when when you eat oatmeal and it's weird for film in the best way I can explain it. Mega. Yeah, it's like a weird thing. It's like unless you have like an allergy or some sort, you can't really tell. With me, I can tell when I have gluten because my brain, I've just my tongue has just tuned itself. I can feel it on my tongue. It's not like oh, I'm dying. But yes. Right, right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Jake, you get to go ask Puck what I did for them now. You get to go see what I did for them. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of people. Awesome. But yeah, you can go show Puck all the love you can because I'm going to throw you at them. Jake, you can go. I swear that's the floorboard. I'm not farting. You can go show Puck. Please go make sure you go show Puck all the love you can. I will be back here tomorrow. It's warm. I'm probably going to be doing a desktop stream tomorrow. If it's like really warm tomorrow, I'm probably gonna do a desktop stream tomorrow because I'm like I can't like I'm not gonna I'm in the kitchen. Well, you can come back and still ask them what Katie did for you, what Katie did on stream. But yeah, go show Puck all the love you can. I hope you have a wonderful time with them. I love you guys. I hope you're good. I'm also Jake. Can someone who is in vertical also check to see if my stream ends? It should end. I don't know why it shouldn't. But yeah, go show Puck all the love you can. I hope you will have a wonderful time. I need to do a raid message. Maybe we can make a raid message tomorrow. Have a wonderful time, guys. I love you. Go show Puck all the love you can. Remember, stay safe, stay awesome. Remember to tell someone you love them, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye.